Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Welcome to Reality Check, your go-to source for all the latest drama and gossip in the world of reality TV. Today, we're diving into the shocking breakup between Summer House stars Carl Radke and Lindsay Hubbard. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind their split and bring you all the juicy details. Don't miss out on this dose of reality, an unexpected breakup in the world of Bravo's long-running reality show Summer House has left fans with enough burning questions to fill a 4-bedroom rental in the Hamptons. Lindsay Hubbard and Carl Radke appeared to be happily engaged, and viewers were looking forward to a televised wedding. But the couple abruptly called it quits over the summer, with Lindsay confirming the separation on September 14, 2023. And it's clear from her comments and the trailer for the upcoming season that the exes did not go their separate ways on civil terms. The pieces of what exactly caused the breakup between Lindsay and Carl are still being put together all these months later. On an episode of his SiriusXM radio show, Bravo boss Andy Cohen confirmed that the split happened suddenly. The breakup wasn't planned. "I don't like to see couples breaking up," Cohen explained. "I get the sense that there was a lot happening between them as the season was progressing, from what I have been told from production. And you will see it all playing out on the show." Carl and Lindsay's mutual friend Kyle Cook later explained that the couple had been attempting to sort out their issues in therapy, but they eventually realized that they would never fully see eye to eye. "It's almost like they couldn't even communicate anymore without a third party," he explained. Carl was like, "That is not how I'm going to spend the next 50 years of my life." In her first post-split interview, Lindsay revealed that Carl was the one who had pulled the plug on their relationship. "I was completely blindsided. She told us weekly 2 weeks after she confirmed the breakup on Instagram. He blew up my entire life. I was crying, I was angry, and I had to find closure on my own. Now I'm at a place where I feel really good about moving on," Lindsay continued. In a second interview, Lindsay alleged that Carl spoke openly with others about his plans to break up with her long before he pulled the trigger. "To not tell your own partner before you tell anyone else is a betrayal of the ultimate kind," she told Access Hollywood on the BravoCon red carpet. And in an interview for Nick Viall's Viall Files podcast, Lindsay alleged that Carl felt emasculated by the dominant role that she played in their relationship. Slowly but surely it turned into, "I don't want the role of my wife to be someone who asks questions and gives advice," Lindsay said, explaining that Carl wanted her to be softer and more nurturing. "There have been points in time over the summer where Kyle could have been in Carl's ear," she continued. "Kyle's had it out for me for years. He always assumes the worst in me and always thinks I'm some master manipulator, calculated person. I'm like, no, I'm just smarter and quicker. I firmly don't believe she was blindsided because we've had these conversations." Carl clapped back in an interview with People magazine at last year's BravoCon. "We had a really rough summer, and I think people will see that on the show. But it just shows the gravity of the situation when I really deep down felt like I needed to have a conversation with her about where we were at in our relationship and moving forward with the wedding." Carl went on to explain that the split from Lindsay has been the single most difficult experience of his life. "This has been harder than literally my brother passing away. I'm not kidding," he said. "The emotional side, and also like the fallout that it's been for 2 months. I'm just optimistic that people will see this season. It's going to be painful, but they will understand how the conversation and decision came to that, where I felt like I needed to say that to Lindsay that I'm not sure this is right," Carl continued. So while the Lindsay-Carl split may not have been as controversial as the Vanderpump Rules scandal, there are obviously some very raw emotions here. And we're sure both parties will continue to offer contradictory versions of what happened. The eighth season of Summer House is set to P.